It's impossible to tell the story of bluegrass music in San Diego without devoting a chapter to Wayne Rice. Wayne has been the host of KSON's Bluegrass Special radio show for the past 45 years. Since its first broadcast in March 1976, the Bluegrass Special has been connecting bluegrass fans across the nearly 400-square-mile expanse of San Diego County and beyond on one of the region's most powerful commercial country stations. I was 14, living in La Jolla, just north of San Diego, when Wayne's first show aired. I still remember how exciting it was to hear Carl Jackson's inimitable banjo on the opening theme coming through my parents' living room speakers. The Bluegrass Special was more than just a radio show to me. It was how I found my people.
And a pleasant good evening to you. I am Wayne Rice, and it's time for the Bluegrass Special on KSON.
Wayne Rice was destined to leave an indelible mark on bluegrass music. He's the eldest of 4 musically talented siblings, and as he was growing up, he played in various bands with his brothers Jim and Joe. Not long after he graduated from high school, Wayne discovered the Dillards, and through them, bluegrass music. In the mid-1960s, he married his wife Marcy, and on their honeymoon, bought his very first banjo. You may be relieved to know that Marcy and Wayne celebrated their 55th anniversary this year, so you can save your banjo player marriage jokes for another story. Together with Marcy and his brothers Jim and Joe, Wayne formed a band called the Rice Krispies, which recorded 2 albums together. Then, when the first of their 3 children arrived, Marcy left the band, and Wayne, Jim, and Joe started a new group called Brush Arbor. They entered KSON Radio's Country Star Talent Show in 1972 and were instantly signed to a recording contract with Capitol Records. Over the next couple of years, Brush Arbor landed several singles on Billboard's Top 100 chart and appeared on the Grand Ole Opry, Hee Haw, and on tour with Johnny Cash. In 1974, Brush Arbor won Best Vocal Group and Best Touring Band at the Academy of Country Music Awards. Here's a clip of Brush Arbor on Johnny Cash's NBC TV special.
Right now, the new and exciting Brush Arbor.
Some glad morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away.
Later that year, Wayne left Brush Arbor to pursue his call to youth ministry. He also founded a very successful organization which provides resources and training for youth workers called Youth Specialties. Wayne also kept up his banjo playing chops, playing with several of San Diego's top bluegrass bands, including Pacifically Bluegrass. But bluegrass music in San Diego was forever changed on March 7, 1976, when Wayne debuted the Bluegrass Special on KSON Radio. What began as a 3-hour weekly radio show featuring the best in traditional and contemporary bluegrass music has become an institution. This year, the Bluegrass Special is celebrating its 45th year on the air, and KSON Radio has been the show's host station for that entire time. In spite of 3 changes in ownership, multiple format changes, and more than a dozen program directors over the years. That's a partnership worthy of an award in itself. To date, Wayne has hosted more than 2,300 shows and introduced several generations of San Diegans to bluegrass music. In 1978, a few years into the show, Wayne was gracious enough to invite me on air to play a few tunes with him.
Bud's Bounce?
Bud's Bounce. Well, I don't know who Bud is or what makes him bounce, but...
He has Mexican jumping beans in his pocket.
Okay. I'll tell you, Alison, I don't know Bud's Bounce.
Oh, you don't?
No, I really don't. You want to get your banjo again?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. There we go.
All right, your arm must be 6 inches longer.
While Wayne may be best known in bluegrass circles for his work in radio, he's also contributed to the furtherance of bluegrass through his work as a concert promoter, MC, and educator. Wayne has also been an active member of IBMA, having co-produced the IBMA Awards show from 2000 to 2006, serving on multiple committees, as well as on the board of the IBMA Trust Fund, a position he has held for the past 25 years. He's also the recipient of the IBMA Broadcaster of the Year Award. Wayne's influence on bluegrass music in San Diego spans generations, and I think it's fair to say bluegrass music wouldn't have as many fans in Southern California if it weren't for Wayne Rice and the Bluegrass Special. Let's hear from a few of his San Diego pals.
Hi, Wayne. Walt Richards here. When we first met over 50 years ago, we both had a excitement about the Dillards and Doug Dillard's banjo playing. And I've always admired what you've done for bluegrass music here. You should be very proud, and I'm proud to have known you. Thank you, Wayne. Hats off to you.
Hey, Wayne, your younger brother Jimmy here. Congratulations, man. Your contribution to bluegrass music has been stellar from the beginning in every way. We're proud of you, man. I'm glad you're being honored today. Again, congratulations.
Hello, we're Greg and Janet Deering, and we're here to congratulate Wayne Rice on receiving the Distinguished Achievement Award at IBMA. Very well done, and congratulations.
Congratulations, Wayne.
Hey, Wayne, your little brother Joe here. Congratulations on receiving the Distinguished Achievement Award from the IBMA. You have drawn more people to become bluegrass musicians than anyone I've ever known, and probably tens of thousands of people in Southern California are now bluegrass music fans because of you in your concerts and your radio program and all that you've done for bluegrass. So anyway, congratulations on a well-deserved award.
Wayne, thank you for keeping the flame of bluegrass music burning bright in San Diego for the past 45 years. Thank you for bringing the sounds of bluegrass into my parents' living room every Sunday night and for opening my teenage ears to so many great bands from back east. And thank you for your many words of wisdom, including the adage you used to end your show with, which I think all of us would agree are words to live by.
In the meantime, this is Wayne Rice reminding you that the family that picks together sticks together. Good night now.
It is my great honor to present the 2020 IBMA Distinguished Achievement Award to Wayne Rice.
Hi everybody, I'm Wayne Rice out in San Diego. Thank you IBMA, thank you Alison for this incredible honor. In the short time that I have, let me thank a few people. Number one, I want to thank the late Dan McKinnon, who was the original owner of KSON. He's also in the Country Radio Hall of Fame. Back in 1976, he turned over the controls to his radio station to a young banjo player who had no idea what he was doing, gave me a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I never gave it back. I also want to thank all of the program directors who I've worked for at KSON over the years. Thank you for not listening to all those radio consultants who probably told you that bluegrass on a country radio station is not such a good idea. I also want to thank Entercom, a great radio company who I work for presently. It's a pleasure to be a part of Team KSON on radio.com. I also want to thank my wife Marcy, who for 45 of our 55 years together has given up her Sunday nights so that I can do what I love to do on Sunday evenings, and that's play bluegrass. I love you. And I also want to thank the Dillards, who were the very first bluegrass band to get me turned on to bluegrass music. Back in 1964, you changed my life forever. I also want to thank all of my listeners out in San Diego. That's why we're still on the air. Some of the staff at KSON call my listeners Waniacs. And so to all the Waniacs out there, thank you. And thank you, IBMA, for your support and encouragement over the years. Doing a bluegrass show out on the West Coast, we're not always in touch with the bluegrass heartland. And so thanks for connecting me with the bluegrass community and also with the great music that I love to play on Sunday nights. It's been a pleasure. Thank you all so much for this amazing, incredible honor. To God be the glory. Thanks. Bye-bye.